everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Essie 2015 Neon collection that came out for summertime. And let me just go ahead and start out by saying I'm really sorry if I sound funny today. I'm on the tail end, I hope, of a summer cold that I've caught, kind of a sinus infection thing, and I'm on the end of it, but I do sound really different. So I apologize for that. I am all stuffy and crazy, but you know, it's weird how we catch colds in the summer, but I did, and it's been like a week, and so I'm hoping it's gonna go away pretty soon. So anyway, yes, we're gonna look at the 6-piece Essie Neon collection for 2015. I do want to start out by saying that I can only really recommend about half of this collection, so that's a little bit of a bummer for me because I kind of came off of a high. I felt like their spring and summer collections were really good. Unfortunately, there's a few bummers in this collection, so I'll let you know, of course, which ones they are as we go along. On my lips today, I'm wearing a combination here. I've got NYC Intense Lip Color, the City Proof Twistable in Park Slope Peach. Just one of these sticks here. And then on top, I've got Rimmel Stay Glossy, what is it, lip gloss in Non-Stop Glamour. So anyway, that's what that is. So we're gonna go ahead and start with what I've got on my nails. I've got the light kind of peachy pink. It's more pink than peach. This is one of the winners for me. I think this goes on nicely in 2 coats. It doesn't have a tricky sticky formula, which a couple of the other ones do have, so I really appreciate that. If you really like light, it's almost like a kind of like a salmony pink, but not quite, it's not, I wouldn't classify it as salmon, but when I look at this, the difference between like a baby pink and this is I feel like it has a little bit of salmon in it. It is called, before I forget to tell you, Groove is in the Heart. And so yes, I do really like this one. Let me go ahead and show you how it applies in 2 coats. Okay, so we're just gonna do all the ones I like up front. We'll do the good stuff first. Okay, the next one is called Abella, and there's a little apostrophe between Cocha and Bella. So it's like Coachella, but it's a play on the word. And it's this pretty bright magenta. I didn't mean to say that I don't consider this a neon collection. I'm not really sure why they call their summer collections, well, they have a summer collection and then they have a neon collection. And I didn't feel this was the case in last year's collection either. These aren't neons. I don't think any of them are neons. I have a neon collection coming up for you maybe tomorrow or the next day from Paramore, and those are much more like neon in my opinion. These are just like vibrant, punchy colors. Sorry about my phone. They're just like vibrant, punchy colors, but I wouldn't consider any of them neons, especially compared to like that neon collection I showed you from Virtuous Polish. That's a neon collection, okay? So these are just like a super pigmented, really packed with color collection, but not neon. So would you think, I don't know, would you consider this a neon? I certainly wouldn't. It's just a loud magenta, you know, kind of a mix between a pink and purple here. So anyway, yes, Coachella, let me show you how it applies. I did like this one. It's nice in 2 coats. It's not tricky to apply, so let me show you. Okay, so the last one that I can recommend for you in this collection, this is Melody Maker, and it's kind of, it's just kind of like a deep blue green. It's more green than blue though. I feel like this is kind of similar to, is it Wild Cactus from Color Club? Anyway, it's really, really pretty. It's kind of similar to Ruffles and Feathers from last season's collection, isn't last summer. But yes, anyway, I do like this one. It goes on nice again in 2 coats. It didn't stain me like the other darker color in this collection. So this is another one that I can recommend. So let me show you how a Melody Maker swatches in 2 coats. Okay, so for the other half of the collection that I think you maybe might not want to waste your time or money on, the colors are all really pretty. That's the thing. Look at the color range. Really, really gorgeous. In fact, for me, these are the colors I was actually looking forward to in the collection when I purchased it. So it's a bummer for me that those are the ones that really aren't that great. I'm going to start out where, like, more workable to least workable. So this first one here, this blue, it goes on really nicely in 2 coats. It's a gorgeous, bright, bright blue, like a bright but medium blue, if you know what I mean. It's called Make Some Noise. But the reason I feel like you probably shouldn't mess with this one is because I did have staining issues with it. And that really is like my top pet peeve with nail polish. That and just like a super gummy formula that you absolutely can't work with, which I'm going to show you that in a minute here. So, yeah, stainer, I mean, you can pretty much find this beautiful color of blue elsewhere. Maybe I'll list a few here for you that you could try instead. I'm just thinking this color is seriously so pretty on, but I just hate staining. I just really hate it. So anyway, let me show you 2 coats. I still am going to swatch it for you so you can take a look and see how it applies. Okay, so I've tried to wear this NYX polish 3 times since purchasing this collection, and actually my opinion of it has gotten worse with application. And the reason being is that I felt like, okay, my first time maybe didn't go so well, I'll give it another chance. And then when you give it more chances and it's still not working for you, it's just like, ugh, okay, I don't really want to mess with it anymore. And unfortunately, it's this beautiful, bright, probably the closest thing to neon in this collection that I think you're gonna get. This bright green called Vibrant Vibes. The color is so pretty. Again, for these bummers, I'll try to put a list, a few things up here of what you could try instead of this. But it's so, so pretty. But the formula is poo. Like, it's just really sticky. So you need at least 2 to 3 coats to get this to be opaque. And it's one of those polishes where it's like you have to get it done in 1 coat or it's just too messy. So, and it goes on really, really thick so you can like see the unevenness. I like to show you my swatch pictures without top coat so that you know what they're gonna look like, because lots of times I feel like top coat can like change the appearance of a polish. I think like for you guys to see the original finish of it. And I think like a top coat, you can maybe try to use a nice big thick top coat to kind of help this one glide over and smooth out a little bit. But for me, like, I felt lucky to get a nice picture of this for you guys. And even still, you might look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's not too good. But unfortunately, this one was just a no-go for me. It's when you have to work so hard at a polish. Like, I've been swatching a lot of collections right now, and this just the different feeling. For example, the China Glaze collection that I just showed you the other day goes on easy as pie. This one, you have to work at it, and it's just like, okay, when it's, you know, when you have the two things, when you have the juxtaposition of a really horrible formula and a nice easy one, you're just like, I don't want to have to work for my polish, especially when these ones retail for over $8. So if you are interested in purchasing these, by the way, you can pick them up online. Let's see, did I pick them up on... I picked them up either at Trans Design or Head to Toe Beauty. Those are my two main sites, so you can check those ones out. One is more expensive and one is less expensive. So anyway, enough talk. Let me show you how what my experience was with this one. Okay, the worst polish in this collection, in my opinion, was my favorite when I was looking at the color selection, and that is such a bummer for me. It's called All Access Pass, and it's this beautiful deep violet, kind of an indigo where it has a lot of blue in it, but it's definitely more purple. This sucker is so gummy. You're gonna see in my live application, I actually filmed the live application twice for this one because when I first did it, I thought, my live application, like, this isn't really gonna show you very good. You're gonna be like, oh my goodness, that looks horrible. So I erased the footage and I went ahead and filmed it again. And on second filming, I got it a little bit smoother just because I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get a ton on my wand and just lay it down thick, so it doesn't show as much streakiness. But to be fair to this polish, I have also tried this 3 times and it is always bad. So that original live application was pretty accurate. This is not a good polish, unfortunately, and it's so pretty. So I really like to give polishes a chance when they're not stainers and things like that, but honestly, trying this 3 times and not being able to make it work, and I put on a lot of polish, you guys, and if I can't make it work, it's like, okay, it's not too good. So honestly, I probably wouldn't spend my money on this unless you're just collecting for collecting's sake and you really just want the whole collection. It is a beautiful collection, color scheme wise, just so beautiful, but guys, this is not worth the money. Sorry. Again, I'll maybe list a few things here that you could try instead. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how All Access Pass swatched for me. And like I said, this is the better swatching of the 2 different swatchings that I tried. So let's take a look. Okay guys, so that was the whole thing. I hope you found this helpful. Honestly, I I really don't like to be like a bummer, like trash on a collection, anything like that. I really don't like to do that. But for me, when I have such a bad experience with something, I really just like to let you know, because honestly, in a review, that's what I would like to know. And especially since this is a live swatching video, I feel like you can really get from my videos what to expect. And I don't know, I think if I were you, I would appreciate knowing that these polishes did not do well for me. If you don't mind a staining blue, you might really like this one because it is really, really pretty, but I just tend to steer clear from the ones that stain me because it's just like, why, it's not worth it. So anyway, I hope that you found this helpful. To reiterate, my tops were these three. So the pink, the kind of fuchsia magenta, and the greeny blue. So those are my tops. Unfortunately, these were my nopes. So I don't know, I guess better luck next time, Essie. I do congratulate you because your last two collections were so nice, but unfortunately this one was kind of a mixed bag, kind of only half and half, good and bad. So anyway, I hope, like I said, I hope that you found this helpful. I hope to see you back for my next review. If you did find this helpful, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my reviews. We do live application all day, all night on this channel. So yes, I will see you back next time, and have a great day, guys. Bye.